Oh my god.
We back, baby.
Wait. Oh, we are back, baby.
We back.
We are back.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Brand Risk Podcast. Our guest today is none other than the Fortnite Prodigy, Cody motherfucking Clix. By dominating online tournaments, Clix was able to turn his brand from a 0-viewer streamer to one of the top 100 streamers on Twitch in less than a year. Last February, Clix was a nobody. Now he's on Misfits Gaming, one of the largest esports organizations in the world. He's got 517,000 YouTube subscribers and almost 800,000 Twitch followers, where he goes on to average almost 10,000 viewers per stream and even close to 40,000 on tournament days. That's more than Ninja. Clix has made a brand of himself outside of professional play by entertaining his audience alongside superstars such as Johnny Sins and Karina Koff. He even one time played with that Tfue guy. Please welcome professional content creator and pro player Clix. Welcome, Clix.
What's up, boys? Yo, people with all these Spotify audio are like, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, how'd you come up with the name Clix? That's crazy.
Clix? Basically it used to be like classics with like a Q, like CLQSSXS. But then I don't know if you know, but Rogue Lamar, he told me like that was like a really childish name, so he changed my name to Clix, and I just had it ever since. But it's a dope name.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna start with the first question. How did this all start? You know, how did you like realize you were good enough? I've heard the story of how you got your first PC. I'm not sure if that's something you want to say, or that that's private or not. But
at the start, I had like a really bad PC, like a 950 graphics card and 6 years monitor. I played 6 years, 60 FPS too. And then I grinded my way up to do like tons of wagers. And in 2 weeks, I made over, I think, $1,000. And my dad, he was like, "Oh yeah, if you make $1,000 in this amount, like in this amount of months, I could get you a PC." And I made it in 2 weeks, and he bought me a PC. And that day, he knew like, wow, I could like his son could make a career off of gaming.
so
Ever since what do you say?
So your dad understood right away.
Right away after I made money,
nuts.
he understood. But my mom didn't support it.
Did you stream while you were wagering, or did you just do that offline?
Offline, since at the time I was like, why would I stream if I have a shit PC?
Yeah.
But people would always think I'm cheating. Like when like back in season like 4, people would think I'm cheating. So the reason why I wanted to get a good PC is to stream and then get more fans. So I got my new PC, and then I started streaming. The first day I streamed, I had like 10, 20 viewers, which is actually insane because everyone wanted to watch how like I play and stuff. And then gradually after that, I qualified for the World Cup. I had 100 viewers, and then played with Symphony, played with Brooke, played with all of them, and then they helped me grow a lot. And then as I was playing with Symphony, I was also winning more tournaments, qualifying for more tournaments. And then afterwards, I'm averaging 3,000 viewers. And then after that, I got into wagers. And wagers, I feel like, was a really big like increase of my like followers, increase my viewers, because people were like, wow, like Clix, he's probably one of the best wager players. And like now I practice wagers 24/7, and like competitive I'm getting a lot more into right now, since I think they're about to announce something.
Because you shit the bed in squads?
Yeah, basically. But and Tremac. But yeah, then people realize like, wow, he's a good wager player, and started watching me. And now I'm going to Las Vegas in a week to compete for 10,000.
Oh, in the Congarna box fight thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
It should be. I think we have the TV.
I wish that they would incorporate box fighting into like a more official part of the game, because I think the game, like box fighting and zone wars, are like two other game types that are really, really popular. You know what I'm saying? It'd be dope if they like incorporated them into the game like natively, like they used to. You know?
I wouldn't like that, to be honest. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, legit, you like
have like a playlist, like a box fighting playlist, where you just like fill with somebody else, and it's just like a random that you just.
I don't think it
box
would be
fight.
good for viewership, bro. Zone wars maybe. Box fighting, bro, like it's just too passive. Like if it's just a $10,000 tournament, it's gonna be so passive.
If it's like, say, if it's a tournament, I see what you mean, but that's gonna take way too long. Like, so one fight could legit go for around like 3 hours, and then
sure.
Like for viewership, when I'm versing like a bot and I just wait like 5-0 them, I don't feel like that's entertaining whatsoever for the viewers, since I'm just 200 pumping them. So
What do you think is the most entertaining part of box fighting? From a
When
viewer
it's
perspective.
when it's two streamers that they know that are the top of the top competing to each other. So I was versing Kanata. It was me, Blake, and Tahi. You guys don't know who that is, but he's really
Yeah.
good. Versus
Please.
Kanata, Bucky, and Creo. And it went to 10-8. We kept on win by 2ing, and it was probably the most intense wager I've ever been in. I had like 17,000 viewers. It was insane, but we ended up winning the tournament yesterday.
So
My God, he wins so much money. Does your mom support it now? Still no, huh?
No,
No
she supports
way.
it. She supports it. She just wants she thinks she's nervous of what happens around me because I got swatted a couple days ago too, or yesterday.
Right.
And
Really? You got swatted yesterday midstream?
No
yeah,
way,
no one really knows
actually.
about it, but I mean, yeah, a lot of people know about it, but it was I don't know, it's so annoying. It's so irritating. It's like third time.
What happens? So explain to us what happens in a swatting, because I've never been swatted.
So basically, you don't know that they're there until they're there. So meaning they're in bushes around your house with
really
ARs and shit.
Oh, like they're in on it.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, if they say I killed someone and I have a bomb or stuff like that, they have to go in with full force. You know what I mean?
Don't they know after the third time? Bro, okay.
No, but they still gotta go.
They're like, oh, maybe this time he did it. Like, who knows?
Dude, here's the thing. Keemstar was talking about this thing back in the day where he went up to his police department and got his name whitelisted. So instead of sending a whole SWAT team now, they'll send 4 to 6 cops.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did.
Okay,
now.
So they only send 4 to 6 cops. Yeah, the first few times.
Yes, first few times it was a whole entire team.
Okay.
But then last night it was just 4 to 6 coppers.
Okay, so you were able to after the second time you just go and you tell them
just told them just don't do full force. But the first.
So now you can kidnap people and you can kill them and nobody will know.
But the first time it was so scary. It was so many cars. The police, they came in our house with guns and I don't know. For a 15-year-old, I don't want to experience that. But if I have to go through it, it's whatever.
I feel like you're not heavily traumatized by that stuff, right?
Nah, I could care less, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever. It's I have their Snapchat, so I'm chilling.
Who are the
cops? The cops?
Oh, really?
Really nice.
Yo, we got a swatting. Are you good? He's like, yeah, dude.
No, the police are actually so chill, so it doesn't make me scared whatsoever.
Yeah.
Being I don't know, because it's they're good people. I'm not gonna get mad over or nervous over cops. I just need to make sure I don't do stupid shit when they're here. Put my hands.
Yeah, hide the weed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Bro, I had to get whitelisted from my local pizza joint, bro, because people kept sending pizzas in my fucking house.
Really?
You don't get that, Clix?
No. I mean,
really? I mean, you got SWAT before pizza? No way.
Yeah, someone sent a fucking dildo to my mom, but that's about it. that's about it, bro.
How did that conversation go?
Bro, it's so funny because she doesn't even support it. So she's like, she's getting it. That's so funny.
It's just she's
yeah, she's scared for it for sure. Yeah. How did that conversation go?
Bro, I don't even know if I want to talk about that. It was just no, I'm not talking about that, bro.
She's thank you, Cody. It's my favorite.
Really?
It was too weird.
Okay. How did your transition from regular school? Did you ever get noticed before you went on to online school? And when did you switch to online school? When did you go full into it?
Crap, bro. I should tell people that I took a shower. My hair looks mad greasy.
Yo, guys, he took a shower. His hair looks mad greasy.
I know, because people. I
got you.
Sorry, change the conversation.
See, no one would have noticed that if you didn't say that, right?
Yeah.
Now I was gonna look.
You're gonna get.
I take showers on stream sometimes, and I come back and be like, "Oh, why are you sweating so much?" What? It's wet because it's fucking shower. But what was the question, sir?
So, when did you go full into it? Yo, I'm gonna start taking online school. Also, were you starting to get noticed at school?
Well, people definitely my close friends knew. No one really knew Clix, but my close friends definitely knew me. And then random kids would come up to me "Oh, you're playing with Tifu? Oh my god!" Freaking out, which was insane, insane to me. But how did I switch to online school? I qualified 5 times, and after that, my dad told me I have to place top 20 in the World Cup to go to online school. Then I placed 18th, winning 112K. and then 50K with skeptic. So that's 100, like 60, 170.
Nice.
And then also the qualifiers, I won like 20. So that means like altogether, I probably prize earnings 200,000 before I switch online school.
Good shit.
For other people, I would recommend them having like a steady income or winning above 100,000 before doing online school. Because online school is like a big risk if they want like for Fortnite, because like you could qualify one time or you can like get first in a tournament one time and now you fucked your social life up. Like right now, I don't really have like the big social life. Only when I go outside, like go to a LAN. But like I'm not that awkward person. I talk to people. I'm funny. Like I do stupid shit. I'm never gonna be socially awkward like some other people that do online school. But that's just like I don't know. It's a big risk doing that. You lose a lot of friends. So
Yo, I also gotta
but
say, I did like one or two classes online, and it fucking sucks. Because if you're not like super self motivated, like you can really fall behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think I
Really?
did like, yeah, I think I did like a really, I did like
so
a
easy.
really, I did like a
Just take
couple
Eddie,
really
bro.
easy. I did a couple really easy online classes, and for some reason, it's just like the motivation to do them, or like being able to be self taught is just like either you can or you can't. And like
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't really dig it that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely don't learn anything. I mean, like
No,
I've
I
taken
mean.
online courses, but I got hundreds on
Really,
all of
that's
them.
cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't
No,
learn
no,
a
no,
single
no. But
thing.
there's
yeah,
the like the actual like school ones. Like at least here, it's like hard to like look up answers if you know what I'm talking about. Like I don't know. Like it was kind of hard at the time when I did it. But
And you're there, you're at school, you have nothing else to do but listen. So you're like, might as well fucking do it. When you're at
yeah,
home on your PC, you're like, oh, I could do so many fucking things.
because trust me, I got a lot of homies that were homeschooled and got their diplomas from their mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just like whatever.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, like, oh, did you do your history homework today? Yeah, I got it done. All right, cool. Like that's it, type shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny that like kids will place one time in a tournament, like they'll place like a top 150th and then
yeah,
fucking
like
They
like
cash
quit
it out.
school.
I love
Yeah, cash cup.
I don't know
Yeah,
if you guys know who Vert is.
yeah,
Arab, you know him?
Vert?
Yeah, it's Vert.
Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen his name.
People were talking about him in my chat the other day.
I've seen his
It's
name.
like it's like I love this kid to death, but after beating me in a wager, he got a lot of exposure. He got like 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, a lot of Twitter followers and everything. And he's like, "Oh, I think I should do online school. This is like the peak of my career, like etc." And that like hurt me because it's just like he probably hasn't made over $10,000 in prize earnings. And I know it's not like all about money, but when you're
No, it
switching to
is.
online
No, it
school,
matters. You have to have proven yourself.
yeah. And like I comment something, I said, I don't know if that's the best decision for you. And like so many people are like, mind your own business. He's doing what is best, but that's not what's best for him whatsoever. Like doing that at like that small or that like I don't know, it's just not worth losing all the friends, losing the high school experience. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I still go to like parties that my friends host. Like I'm losing some high school experience, but it's whatever. Like I still have
High
fun
school is
where I am.
fun.
Yeah.
High school is fun. Like I've had the best time of my life in high school. Probably
Yeah,
like it's
that's
just so
yeah.
fun. If you're not socially awkward, if you actually have friends and go out and like, bro, it's just so cool.
Yeah, 100%. Wait, Arab.
Hmm.
Wait, I'm trying to look where this event is. Where is it? The solo, sorry.
I heard there was a
Oh,
limited testing
3-1.
solos today,
It's
right?
like 2 hours. Sorry, just making sure.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, how important do you think it is, like as a kid, to get support from your parents, like to be successful, right? Like, do you think that if you did not get the support, and bro, there's a lot of kids that get support of their parents, but it takes a long time. It was right away, right after you placed, you made money. Like your dad was
Yeah.
like, okay, like I
It,
see it.
it definitely is a huge impact of your career. Like, for example, Arab, his parents didn't support him whatsoever. And I feel like that hurted him. Like, that hurt him a lot.
Yeah.
Because, like, he wouldn't be able to yell. He wouldn't be able to actually be funny. The reason people watched him. And that's
I mean, you see, I'm much more entertaining in the summer. That's when you found me.
Yeah.
That's when you host. My parents were gone. They were gone for 2.5 months. I was like, yo, this is time to put in the work. Like, I was streaming 15 hours a day. Anytime you'd get off, I was always on. You knew that.
Yeah.
Like, I think you hosted me at least 30 to 40 times over the summer. It was like every other day, and then you pushed me out to everybody.
You were funnier before you rebranded, though. Like,
what do you mean?
Your yellow Arab was.
Oh yeah, yellow Arab was my.
Oh my god, yellow Arab.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a different time, and I can have that energy at all times. It's just when my parents are downstairs when they're asleep at 10 p.m. Like, there's no way to do that. I gotta stick to witty humor rather than this like heel mic level. That yeah. So no, I agree. I mean, I agree with that, but especially like having your parents support you. My dad gets it kind of now. My mom still fucking hates it. I get to talk every day. When are you gonna quit this and go do computer engineering?
I didn't know
Yes, dude. It's not like every day. It's like 3 times a week, but you know.
that.
But I
Okay,
mean,
that's
it's
still
unknown
pretty
for them.
excessive.
They don't know, and they somehow don't want to understand because it's so like complicated for them.
I get it though. I mean, my parents came from, they were held
Yeah,
up at
it was-
gunpoint. Their
it was-
houses were
yeah.
bombed. Like they escaped to here, worked their asses off, and
Bro, I
built,
had a super similar situation, and you know when I think my dad kind of came around was when I showed him a video of us filming with Steve-O from Jackass.
and he knew who that was.
And he was like, "I know who that is," and I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh shit, all right." And then the other time was when we went on America's Got Talent, and they found out about that. That's when they were like, "All
They
right,"
didn't
but like,
know you were going.
no, they didn't know. No, I didn't even tell them I was going to California. I like made up a lie or some shit at the time. Just because like, bro, like my parents were like not super cool with it like semi recently, with like within the last like 2 years, and then shit really started doing well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like it's the foreign parents thing. Like they think that there has to be some sort of manual labor or service in exchange for money, and they don't understand that entertainment as like a concept can get you paid. Like they don't get it.
And so much more.
Yeah. Like I'll show them the numbers on my Twitch, I'll show them the numbers on the YouTube, and they're like, where is this money coming from? Who's giving you this? You know what I'm saying? Like to the point of skepticism. But yeah, foreign parents, man. Like
I mean, not only
it's-
foreign parents. My dad thinks I'm a loser. I mean, he's not wrong, but like, you know.
I mean he's
No,
not.
he just doesn't know.
Was there a but after that, Dusty, or
No, not like he thinks so like he just thinks it's like I'm not gonna go anywhere with this.
Are your
but he
parents
doesn't give a fuck.
divorced?
Yeah. My dad's like my buddy. Like he's never been like a dad figure. My mom a lot more. My mom supports me like more than anyone could.
Do you want him to
But,
be your buddy though? I feel like that's pretty cool. So.
Yeah.
Like he's
bro,
telling
like,
you straight up what he thinks about it.
Growing up, like we were really clashing a lot when I was like 15, 14, 15, and he was like always telling me when you turn 18, bro, like we're gonna hang out a lot more, and that's what I noticed. Like I go hang out with him. I talk shit like I talk shit to him like he talks shit to me, like we're best buddies, and that's how it is.
That's cool.
I don't have the that's cool. And I like the fact that I could actually have a good relationship with my dad, because back in the day it was just bad because we were he didn't do anything for me that much really. And I was asking for something. Oh, ask your mom, because he knew that my mom would say yes, right? So he would never do anything really.
But Clix, aren't you like that with your dad as well?
Yeah, I'm really close to my dad. I'm really close to my mom too. Like they're both really big. Like I think my mom really like supports me now off of DreamHack, because in DreamHack I had like 100 200 people come up to me as I was playing.
She was there?
Yeah, and like people knew she was my mom, so people were surrounding her and like telling her what's going on so she'd understand the game.
Right.
So I think she really understands like what I'm in right now, like, you know what I mean?
For my dad, I think it was the like showing him a video of 200 300 people at World Cup lined up to take a picture with me. That didn't do anything. It was they were like, what does this mean? What does this translate to?
Yeah.
I was like,
That's weird.
Guys, this is at an event. This is like not even across the whole world. Anyways, they didn't get it, but it was raising 11,000 for St. Jude on the charity stream. That was the first time I ever got a message.
11,000.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever got "I'm proud of you" from my dad.
You got emotional too.
Yeah, it was pretty moving. Anyways,
Bro,
yeah,
I remember one time real quick. So like I've kind of been self-employed since I was like really young. I always hated working for people, so I just
quick
kind of
flex,
make money.
Yeah.
And no, like I mean, self-employed doesn't mean you make a lot of money. It means like you make enough to get by until obviously you're successful. But I had a clothing company when I was younger, and my dad just like wanted me to get a job and like just didn't care about this and that. And one day and this is something you don't do to foreign parents, because foreign parents don't give a shit about money. He was giving me so much shit about not having a job and this and that I had just raised a bunch of money to like host a skate event at like this local skate park. So I took it out of my closet and it was a stack of money like this. It was like all fucking ones and tens and shit. It just looked like a lot. And I slapped it on the table and I was like, is that fine? Like, am I good? Like, am I making money? And he got so offended. It was the complete opposite of what I wanted to happen. He's like, oh, like, what are we buying cows? Like, what's this money? Like, where's this from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got like super old school. He's like, bro, that looks like drug money. He's like, that's not how this is supposed to go, or some shit. Like, he got super pissed. I was like, it's not what I wanted to happen, but yeah, man, it's just like foreign parents, you just can't please them. Like, you do one thing and fucking the complete opposite happens.
And
Anyways,
so you stuck to a traditional job and now you sell birds?
no, now I actually still sell drugs. He was right. They were from drugs. But anyways.
Okay, so I have a question. We got this
Hey,
question.
don't hate on my birds. All right, look, they don't shut the fuck up because you talk shit about them, man. Anyways,
question about your lady, Clix. We see you've been hitting up this TikTok superstar called Charlie D'Amelio. Do you think you've got a shot at her since you're richer than her boyfriend?
Dude, I don't even think it's because I'm like, I don't even think it's because of that. I think it's because like of how cute I am. Like, I want to be honest, like, look at Lil Huddy, bro. Like, I feel like he's a little bit too skinny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like she needs him a little bit bigger.
That's her boyfriend, Lil Huddy. That's his name.
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely got a shot.
so he's uncircumcised. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I think I have a chance, 100%.
Hey, just beat him up, bro, in front of her.
Just wager him.
IRL,
box fight.
But that's your celebrity crush.
No, I don't really have one.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
I don't really care. Like, that's it.
Yo, how old are you?
Yeah, Charlie's my celebrity. 15.
Are you dating somebody?
No.
Okay.
No, because he's still good.
Yeah, I feel like.
Yeah, he's still good. You can't ask that. If you start falling off, you're gonna be like, oh, you have a girlfriend. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like pros that I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You probably do get watched just because you don't spend a lot of time, but you could have a girlfriend and play if you just put more time into like practicing. Like
it gets hard. Whew,
yeah.
Especially if you're not strict with it. Like, I've tried to maintain. My girl gets it, dude. I love my girlfriend. You know, I love spending time with her, but I've tried to, like, from the beginning, push this idea that, yo, this matters to me more than anything. It's not even the competing side for me. Like, I love competing.
I mean, does she know?
But yeah, my girl gets it. My girl gets the streaming. Like, we've had our conversations where, look, baby, like, this is more important to me right now. I need to make a career for myself before I can be like, marriage isn't my first thing I'm focused on right now. It's me. I'm sharing it with you. And then let's kill it. And then 6 years from now, we both are doing our own thing and we can merge it or whatever and be get married or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But like, the way I put it is you gotta be happy with yourself before you can like share that with someone. So, another question.
I was texting my mom because I told her I have a tournament at 5.
Oh yeah, your chick. Yeah, I got you.
He just fucking broke up with her. Like, yeah, babe, I can't do this anymore.
This is huge to me. What I notice is you've made a really good example by being a role model and streaming every single thing you do, basically. Why do you do that? Because I thought streaming makes you a shit player, is what people say. You stream every event. You stream everything. Yeah. You stream. Why did you think that in the first place? Like, because all these other pros that are nuts, that don't stream, that are throwing away this career for themselves. Why did you decide? Like, what was it in your mind that said, "Yo, I need to be streaming everything"?
Because I knew that I could get if I streamed these events, I could get new fans. I could get like new people knowing like, "Whoa, this kid's in first place. Let's go watch him." You know what I mean?
Right.
Like at the World Cup, I remember I had the last week, the solo qualifiers for the World Cup. I remember I won that one with first place with over like 100, 200 points, and I think over 100 points, and winning 10 grand since it was the double week. And I streamed that event.
You
won.
You had over 100 points.
Yeah, I was above by so much. It was insane. The last qualifiers week, and I got first and since it was the double money, I got $10,000. But basically, I streamed that, and I had so many viewers. It was like insane. I never saw that number before. I went from averaging 3,000 to that day having 30,000, and it was just an insane stream. So many people tweeting me like Clix is the best, like blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? It's just like absolutely insane.
I think you hosted me that day.
I think I did too.
Yeah, I think you hosted me. By the time the tournament ended, you hosted me for like 24,000 viewers or something, and I was like, how the fuck does Clix?
Is your goal to like
real quick,
future?
Real quick, thank you for the host, by the way. I DM you. I don't think you see him because you've hosted me too. So I fucking.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely check them. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, thanks, and then like you never DM me. I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. Fuck this kid, whatever.
What, bro?
I'm just playing. Yeah, I got a question for you. Sorry to cut you off, Dusty. Actually, Dusty, ask your question first.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but yeah, like, do you feel like you want to secure a future for like just entertaining in general? Like, do you see yourself competing in 5 years? Is my question.
Dude, holy shit, that was literally my question. My question was, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's crazy. No way.
I don't know. I don't see myself as competing in 5 years. I feel like I'm gonna be. Well, how am I gonna be? I'm gonna be 20. I feel like there's.
Okay, calm down, buddy. 20 is not that old. Okay.
I mean,
okay, go ahead.
Fortnite, I feel like that's old. Because I feel like
no, not in Fortnite. Competing in anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love competing. I love going to lands. I love being like top up there, like up there with the pros. I definitely want to continue competing and like win more money off of competing. And if that doesn't work out, if I'm not good at the next game, it's whatever. Like I have an amazing fan base I could rely on and stream other games and be entertaining.
Have you tried streaming other games?
Yeah. I mean, I streamed CS:GO, and I had a lot of viewers. I think I had like 6-7K playing CS:GO.
You need to do that more often.
I'm too scared.
No, you have to, because it's gonna get to a point.
Arab, tell him literally what you said like before we even started.
At the end of like 4 to 5 out of 7 of my streams every week, I'll do at least 2 hours of just chatting, where basically I'll just watch YouTube with my stream, just so that I know that they're there for my personality, and I'll start getting more viewers when I do just chatting. Because like you want to convert them, you might lose viewers because a lot of them know you for your competitive ability as well. But see how many stay, and you want to slowly convert them. That way, when Fortnite dies or a new game comes out, it's not just you're just cutting it dry. Yeah. You know what I mean? You have to slowly convert them, because this is something that takes years to build up.
Yeah.
Like there was a podcast I was listening to, and the guy was talking about how he wanted to leave Minecraft or something. No, Binding of Isaac. You ever heard of that game?
No.
It's like a really small niche game, and he was like the #1 player in that game, and he would get 6,000 viewers, but that's the only game he had ever streamed for 5 years. He had only played that game. And so what he started doing is, at the end of every stream, for 2 or 3 hours, he'd start playing that game, and then slowly he'd start doing that more and more and more, and it became where after 3 years he still had his 7,000 viewers, but it was whatever the fuck he wanted to play.
Really?
Yeah, so you need to, like, yo, at the end of your stream, I know you play Face It, right? After your stream, do you play CSGO a lot?
No, not anymore. I used to grind that, and then I got like, I'm so bad with account passwords. I had like $4,000 inventory. Forgot my password, and don't have the account anymore. I mean, I do, but I just don't know what the login is. So,
but I think you need to do that, because like you have the personality for streaming. You're always reading chat. You're always saying some funny shit back.
This is like my issue. If I'm gonna like I don't know, like I don't know. Like with me, like if I'm playing like scrims and we're not doing good, I hate streaming scrims, because like if you die off spawn, you have to watch someone else, and then no one really.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's bored.
No, you know but like they want to talk to you still.
Listen. If that's not if what Arab's saying is not like something that you think is applicable to what you're doing for whatever reason, my alternative advice would be to schedule one fun thing for you to do a week. Like genuinely, like, you know, the thing is, kids your age, especially when they find your level of success, they don't understand that this is now a business, that you have to run like one, and you have to act like you're a business owner, and you have to make executive decisions and think forward in time and this and that. Like, you know, when I was talking to Turner a couple months ago, he goes, yo, I really, really have to start vlogging. And I was like, why? He goes, I have over 10 million people follow me, or 10 million subscribers on YouTube. How many of those subscribers do you think still play Fortnite? And I was like, good point. Probably not a lot of them. And he's like, exactly. So that's why he started vlogging. And he's going really hard with vlogging now. So like, So, dude, like literally plan one fun thing for you and like a friend to do, and hire a videographer, which should be somebody from like your high school or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but and like give it to an editor to put it together once a week on YouTube or something. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing outside of dude, the thing is like transitioning out of Fortnite is gonna be essential for everyone who wants to continue their influence. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't do that successfully, you're gonna be kind of fucked. You know. I think you'll be fine either way. You're a smart kid, obviously. You've maintained your level of success for way longer than a lot of kids who've kind of reached it at your age, you know? So I think you might be fine, but you really got to start that transition earlier than later. You know what I'm saying?
Zexo does that shit too. He started watching.
He stopped. He stopped.
He stopped.
Yeah, he got sick of it. He couldn't do it. Clix has a grind for streaming though. It's
yeah. I mean, that's like the thing too. Like you grind streaming so hard that like it kind of makes up for the fact that you don't make any other content. But like realistically, bro, like
I streamed I think 12 hours yesterday.
Exactly.
You love your community too, man. You don't think they shit for granted.
I love my community, but there's a certain amount of real viewers and there's so many fake viewers. You know, so
of course
I love my community to death. But when you're a competitive player, when there's two different sides, like I probably have 6,000 like
you die and they talk shit
there. Oh my god, they killed my vibe. So like,
because you do raging.
Yeah, I mean, I have 6,000 real viewers that are there. Even if I die, they're like, it's okay, keep it up. Then when I get more viewers, you know, those viewers are just there to talk so much shit. If I die, they're like, oh, you're throwing, like in a wager. Say I knock someone and I die after. God damn, you threw. Like, what are you saying? You know what I mean? And I don't want to even see that. And in a scrim, my like pet peeve is like when I die in a scrim and someone tells me what I did wrong. I'm like, bro. I don't know. That shit just pisses me off. Since I know
because they think, but they think they know what you did wrong, and it could be some complete opposite shit they're saying. Like, yo, you fucked up here, but
those people are always the loudest too. They're the ones that type in all caps and just fucking spam. Yeah, those are the worst.
No, but I love my community. I just love the real ones. I mean, the fake ones.
Listen, you know that as well as any of us do. When you grow and you start being successful in anything, there's people that are there. Whose sole job is to hate you, right? Like, there's people that will respond under every one of your tweets, some sort of hate. Any post about you, they'll respond with hate. Like, that's just how it is.
Yeah. 100%.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, you just kind of gotta look past it. Obviously, it's a little bit hard when you're.
I mean, when I'm 15 and people are like sending.
Right, exactly.
Go ahead. I just know, like, I'm just looking at their point of view. Like, they have homework to do tomorrow. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to class.
I love that.
Whatever.
I love that when someone talks shit and I'm like, dude, like, whether you're here or not, I'm still doing my thing. But you could do something else. I don't care. I'm still here. I'm sitting here. But you decide to do something else and something productive.
That reminds me of yesterday. Me, Arab, and everyone else who's playing East Opens now. We're getting griefed by the same motherfucker, and I'm not gonna say his name out loud, but we like found his Twitch channel. He's like 30. He's like 30. Has like a beard.
Really?
Fuck. You didn't know that?
No.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that guy was 30.
Bro, dude, that's why I don't think that was actually him, bro. Because what kind of dumbass would have their actual TTV name in their name and openly be griefing games? Like, I think he's like somebody's framing.
No, people
somebody's definitely framing this nice old man.
No, that's why they do it. That's why they do it.
Why?
So you'd look at their Twitch channel.
So I can find out he's a sad old man. Like, no, dude,
you gave him a view.
Yeah,
I refuse to believe that it's this man. He looks so nice and like, dude, I was like, fuck.
Dude, no, makes you think though.
Right. Anyways.
Question from Twitter. This is I think this happened on my stream. Did you really think getting your dad a 240 hertz monitor as a gift for his birthday was a good idea?
I didn't get him 240 hertz.
You called me on stream one day and you said, Arab, what do I get my dad for his birthday? His birthday's soon. I'm thinking a 240 hertz monitor. Do you think he'll like it?
Dumb, bro. So dumb, bro. I think I was joking. I was joking.
You were joking.
I was joking.
No, it was the same thing as when you called me for your headphones and you said, Arab, why are they not working? And they weren't plugged in.
It was turned off. Oh my. Okay, but no, I got him. What is it called? I got him a PC since he needed a new one for work. So I bought him a really good PC.
That's dope. Do your parents manage your funds?
Yeah. Obviously, I don't like. At this young, you know, I really have
right.
To that.
Hey, what's the most ignorant thing you bought so far? Just like something you bought and like when you were buying it, you knew it was a bad idea, but you didn't care and you bought it anyways.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so dumb. Like I'm really good at saving money, but when like I never spend money. When I do spend money, it's probably the most stupidest shit. I probably bought I bought this like the Gucci shirt that was like $1,000, right? And it just had like Gucci on it. And the next day, my dad washed it and it shrunk, so I can't wear it. $800 down the drain, bro. It's so stupid.
Hey,
but
hey, 200 IQ move, bro. You fucking put that up for sale for like an all children's
I
auction
mean,
or some shit.
yeah, that's a good play.
Hey, does that teach you a lesson? Do you think
That it's back in wagers.
that it's not fucking worth it, bro?
Yeah, no, I mean,
Like,
I think it's definitely not worth buying designer clothes, but I feel like, yeah, designer clothes aren't really worth buying. Gucci, I feel like that company in general is like, it's just all flexing. All their clothes
It's
are
not even-
so stupid, but they're just
Yeah.
expensive.
Right.
Like,
So buy
like
something that looks
children-
sick, rock that
Yeah.
shit, and pay way less, and then flex on people by
that
buying
your
it.
outfit looks
Bro,
like
bro,
shit.
you know what's funny, bro? You make so much money, you can honestly just go to like to your local screen printer and have them make you Gucci shirts for like $15. Like no one would
Yeah.
even.
Nobody would
question
know.
it. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like
That's a good idea.
it's all flex
That's a
for
good idea.
shitty dude. I went to LA and I walked into a store. It was like a hypebeast store where it was like TJ Maxx but for hypebeast stuff. So it's like if everyone doesn't know what TJ Maxx is.
Like,
It's like
I just look at some people. Like there were some people at the Dream Act that had like the most expensive stuff, but none of it matched. Like it just looked. It just
Yeah,
looked
I
stupid
know,
lame.
bro.
I always wanted to tell this kid, but I
We
didn't.
talked.
bro,
about
that's what
this the
like
other
just
day,
make your own drip. Stop falling into other people's like,
Bro,
oh
people-
fuck,
people
dude, I
just
gotta
don't-
buy.
I don't care what I wear at this
people-
point. Like I'll just put on a
You just cut out.
He just cut out. Either that or he's very good at playing statue.
God,
Yeah,
he is
dude,
good at
he's
playing
fucking
statue.
insane.
Well,
Oh,
he's
okay,
back. He's back.
hello.
Hello.
What up?
Bro, you guys are trolling me. Shut up, bro.
No, you cut out.
No, you cut
I
out.
was frozen.
You think we
Yeah.
all just
All you
synchronized?
guys were just, I was all you guys were just talking. I was like, wait, what? You guys are still talking on my screen. Wait, what did I cut out?
You were talking about the kid with the shitty Gucci, and then yeah, I think
Like
Bear.
they don't know how to
Like
dress.
how,
but they
like
just
how
fucking
kids
buy
like
shit.
how
I mean,
kids just buy shit and don't know how to wear
it's
it.
just they buy expensive stuff and like it just looks like so dumb. Like at this point, I used to like be in designer, but I just realized that's a waste of my money. I really don't care. I'm just gonna put on like a fucking sweatshirt and pants and I'll look good. You know what I mean? Like I don't really
Yeah.
care what I wear at this point.
Yeah, it's good, and it's okay. It's okay to learn from $1,000. You know that'll save
Oh my
you.
God.
That'll save you a shit ton of money in the
Yeah.
future.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
What's the funnest thing you've bought since you've come up on all this money? Like not something you feel bad about, but something you bought that was expensive that you know you probably shouldn't have bought, but you bought anyway and you don't regret it. Example of that for me personally was like a drift trike. You know what I'm saying? I bought a drift trike. It was pretty expensive. I probably shouldn't have bought it, but I did, and it was a great time. So is there anything like that for you?
No, I mean I generally don't buy anything expensive. Cause like
I mean, you
don't
just
know,
sit at
I
home and you
don't
stream
really-
all day. There's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing really to buy. I mean, I
Mm.
lose a lot of money off of wagers. That's about it.
Do you lose or you
There's
win off
probably-
wagers?
I mean, I win, but I always like so.
Yeah, it evens out.
I don't want to be like have an ego, but when you're high up there with like if you're the top of the top,
No, it's
of
not an
box
ego.
fighting,
Yeah. You get shit on by other
people-
pros.
No,
Yeah.
what? No, okay, but you get finessed, meaning like people say an unfair wager, like I have to give people 3 kill leads to 5, and then like they get a lucky one pump, and I just lose 1,000. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Oh, you're saying when like a viewer will box fight you?
no. Oh, like all right. So my friend group, we do like really big money wagers, and sometimes I get finessed, meaning like me and Ops versus Bucky and Creo. Like that's not fair. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and there you go. I just lost money. So
Right.
I'm really good at 2v1ing, but when it's 2 good players like that, it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
They just play back in AR.
Damn.
Yo, were you
Ops,
big
you're
money
dog
wager-
shit.
Were
Yeah.
you big money wager anyone or just in your friend group?
Anyone, I don't really care. I'll put up any money. It's whatever. I'm addicted.
You're a gambler.
It sounds like he's like, I don't
think
care.
that's where
I'm
it
addicted.
starts. Yeah, you're a gambler.
Yeah,
I'm
it sounds
not-
like you like.
I
Yeah,
take
when
back
you,
what
like-
I said about wagers.
I'm not scared of anyone, so I'll just put up any money to like a wager. But I just like say they don't want to kill lead, I'll just put up any money. It's whatever. Kanata's the only person that it's so hard to beat in a 1v1, but in team battles he gets shit on.
You think you're a better box fighter or build battler?
I don't build fight, so definitely box fight. But Kanata like really is like pissing me off. He's like yesterday we beat him in that box fight tournament, and he's like salty and like saying like just like shit talking back like blah blah blah. And then he was watching my scrim and he's like, we won a pro scrim game, and like he just started talking the most shit how like I'm not even that good, blah blah blah. It's just, and then he blocked me on everything. It's like, all right.
Kanata did?
Yeah, he's a little kid.
Bro, he was kind of toxic when he was playing with Turner too, and like that's something that we talked about how he like
his personality, and he's probably gonna need to change that a little bit.
You know, this kind of goes back to what we were talking about when we did the podcast with Bala, and I guess like getting your opinion on this would be interesting because you're kind of technically under the age of original Fortnite competitive. So you remember when Fortnite competitive was you had to be 16 years or older to compete,
Yeah.
and then they dropped it down to 13. Do you
Mhm.
think that because they did that, kids like Kanata are like rampant and are now like kind of like the standard of toxicity for the community? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-mm. I don't get what you're saying.
Like I'm saying like if the age minimum to compete was 16, the community would be a lot more mature and sportsmanship would be a lot more important for the community than it is now.
I don't feel like that changed.
Well, he's
You don't think
15
so?
as well, so it's like
Yeah, I feel like it'll be the same. I mean, I'm
You
happy
think-
that it's 13 up now.
Really?
Yeah, so I mean,
I mean, yeah,
obviously,
you're
what am I
also
gonna
asking,
do?
yeah, you're asking somebody that's 15 that's
Yeah, but
made a career out of
it was
it.
coming up when he was like closer to 13. He was at minimum 14, right? Like
Right.
like how old were you when you were like actually coming up? Like when you actually started killing it?
14.
Exactly. So he was like,
Yeah.
you know, closer to like the lower end of that spectrum. So like as a 14-year-old, like the thought was just the amount of 13, 14-year-olds that are immature being allowed to compete now makes the community as a whole less mature just because of how many of them there are. You know what I'm saying? Like kids who are 16 and older are definitely more mature than a 13-year-old. And that also trickles down to like their sportsmanship, their ability to handle losing without talking shit. And like that's the thing too. Like Kanata, you know, whatever the situation was, he sounds like he should have had better sportsmanship about it. You know, maybe
Well, I mean,
that,
I
maybe
mean,
that would have been the case if he was older. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm definitely overboard on some stuff. Like we won, and I called them shitters, and like just went off. So that's my brand. You know what I mean? Like when we win, me and my chat say W's. You know what I mean? Like I don't really. Kanata talks so much shit. So when you beat someone that talks so much shit, like
Yeah,
you
it
just
feels
go
good.
off. Like I don't even care. You know what I mean? But it's just annoying when my chat, like some people just go in here, like they don't get a joke. They just say the most stupid shit, like why are you being toxic? Like you're an asshole. And then they
You
don't
don't
really
wanna get a
understand.
joke.
It's just like
Right.
it's a joke. You're having
Right.
fun.
Right.
I'm here to entertain you guys. So what do you want me to do? Not yell at them and be
Well,
the
I mean, they're
boringest
still
fucking streamer
entertained
ever?
even when they're typing that. They're still entertained.
Yeah, that's why they're watching.
Right.
So I just tell them I'm gonna do you a favor and ban you. Peace out. And then they could do math homework for Miss Greg. But I don't know. It's just like that was cringy. So
That reminds me of like I used to really be in a boxing box for a bunch of years, and they always said that the best boxers weren't always the best boxers in the sense that like the ones that like talked the most shit weren't actually the people that had the best records, but they were the most entertaining to watch and they were the ones that made the most money. Like Muhammad Ali didn't have a perfect record, but he talked a lot of shit. And that made everyone want to fight him to shut him up. And he just kept shitting on people. You know what I'm saying? It's like those are the people like Conor McGregor type shit, Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
people like that. So I get what you're saying.
The haters don't understand that they're still supporting you, even if they're talking shit. That's what
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Do you feel like you could have won World Cup?
Yeah, 100%. I remembered one of my games. 4 shockwaves, 1 launchpad, like Gold's Combat, Purple SMG. There's like the Purple SMG. And I was so stacked. I was legit about to be in zone, and I was like in shadow form, and I just saw a perfect opportunity to kill someone. Like his box was open
That you
from
didn't
behind him,
need, and you didn't
and I
need
fucking
it.
just jumped in his box while shadowed, and I was right behind me. Had no clue. I hit him for 24 with the combat. He turns around, one pumps me, and I almost cried because I knew if that was such an easy win. I knew I could win that, and if I won that, I would have got top 5. It's
Wow.
just it sucks, dude. I know
That's good that you know that. That's good that you know that you.
Do you feel like you could have won World Cup duos?
No, no. I love Skeptic to death, but no, it was impossible. Like
Yeah.
his mentality is so bad. After the second game, yeah, it's impossible. We're not getting top 20.
And then look at Nyrox and Aqua.
Looking, yeah, like
First two games or first three
Bro,
games were shit.
those kids came out of nowhere, bro. Those kids came out of fucking left field. I remember watching that shit like in the stadium.
I
And,
thought
like,
Saf was gonna win.
they had the replay, and like these two just random fucks are just like super high above everyone, and we're like no one even knows who they are, bro. That shit was crazy. I remember that.
Shio predicted them. He was.
Yeah, Shai was a legend for that. Actually,
Yeah.
I can't like I said, no, I didn't know who they were. I don't think a lot of people knew who they were.
That speaking on that topic, who's your favorite person to cast over you in an event? Like Shio, Bala, Monster. Like who
Kitty plays.
Whoever this is, I'm gonna send you a tweet. Whoever this was like, I love this guy.
You sent it on what? In my DMs or on Discord?
Discord.
Oh, I can't open it. It'll fuck up the recording. Send it in the chat.
What chat?
Send it in the chat that we're in right now.
I did.
That's what he did.
Who is it?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's just like I know his voice.
What's in it? When are you watching it?
Your mic's muted.
I said I can't tell who it is. It doesn't sound like anyone that we talked to.
Really?
Whoever that was, he was such a good caster.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, I pulled it up.
Oh, it's fuck. It's
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They have
Bala.
No, not that.
Little 1v3 at LAN, right?
Yeah. Clix doing Clix things.
Oh.
No, it was the.
Oh, it's Fallout.
Yeah. Fall is nuts.
Yeah, that guy is nuts.
That was.
Does he still do it often or no?
Yeah, he did the Australia Open, I think, or maybe that was last year.
Paul doesn't really keep in touch, but like once he knows that he needs to cast, he does his research. Like it's insane.
Yeah, he's a professional Call of Duty caster. He used to be, I think, a player, maybe a player, definitely a caster for Call of Duty, and then he just swapped over here.
Gears as well.
Yeah, he's really fucking good.
What game did you play other than Fortnite? Actually, like I want you to take me through your gaming journey. Like where did it start? Because like for me, my first game ever was like Pokemon Stadium, Nintendo 64. What was yours?
Okay, so first game, Call of Duty. When I was 5 years old, sounds so bad. I was 5 years old, played Call of Duty. I played this game, like it was like a zombie game mode, and you like build. So it was a zombie game mode in Call of Duty where it would be like an infected and like non-infected. And it was so fun. I would play like 10 hours a day, where basically you could build like boxes, but it's like bricks, and you could sit on the bricks and just kill all the infected, and it was so fun. And then after, I don't know what's called.
It was like a custom game. It sounds like. Damn, bro, you were building before Fortnite was a thing. That's crazy,
bro. And then I switched to Minecraft. I played Hypixel UHC.
Building.
I got really, really high in that. And I also played factions.
Yeah, high in there was ranks in Minecraft?
Yeah, it was like stars in UHC. There's like a
What's UHC?
It's like a you queue in, it's like a survival game mode.
Okay. Battle Royale Minecraft.
Yeah, basically.
Bro, building and Battle Royale, no way. It really all was leading up to this, wasn't it?
And then after that, I was the top of that too. I was like really high up there with a lot of the big people too. And then after that, I played just Minecraft and CS:GO. I was bored. Then I switched to Fortnite. I remember the day my brother. Oh my god!
You have a brother?
Yeah, and a sister. I remember the day. I came home from school and my brother told me like, "Wow, like this game you can play. Like we can play together. It's so fun." And I hopped on, and I played with him, and it was so fun. We won our first game
On console?
No, computer. We both.
Oh shit! Okay.
And
I guess our PC sweats. Dude,
yeah, literally, and it was like, I don't know. I just realized like this game's like this is gonna be my next new game, and I told everyone on Minecraft I think I'm gonna quit. I think Fortnite's gonna be a lot more like fun, and I quit, and they were all sad and stuff. And I remember my brother quit Fortnite too since he had a job, and I just was like alone by myself, just playing creative every day and seeing it, like meeting new friends. playing. I don't know if FNPL, if that rings a bell. FNPL. I was
Damn.
topping that too with WDC. I don't know. That was like a team that I had, and we were #1 in like all the brackets, trying to get to Pro Cord. And then they announced World Cup, and I was so bad. Like I was.
You were on
first
Apex, right?
Yeah, the first no, I wasn't representing them. I think I'm not sure. But the first week, it was solos. I got 150th. I was so sad about, even though it's not bad. I was still really sad.
Right.
Second week, I qualified with Skeptic. Third week, I qualified for the solos. Or no, I got Oh my god, I got 7th. Top 6 was qualifying, basically for solos.
You
I got
downloaded
7th.
the aimbot that I had sent you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Ziff, that's when Ziff got 6th, and I got 7th, and he got announced for cheating, and I took his spot, and I qualified for solos.
I remember that.
I was crying, dude. I was so happy. Like in school too. I don't even care.
Oh yeah, I remember because it was going on Twitter while you were at school, and people were like, "Dude, Clix doesn't even know. Like he's gonna fucking
Then
jump out
my
of a seat."
last class, I just went to my locker, grabbed my phone, and I saw, and I was like, wow, I just won another $50,000, and I was so happy. It's insane.
That's
Like,
nuts.
so insane. And I told my dad, I said he might get exposed for cheating. I can maybe take his spot and win another 50 grand. And he was like, I don't know. That's gonna be hard. But I did it.
That's sick. That's actually sick as
Yeah.
fuck.
That's really dope. So who is bummed that you left Minecraft? Like, did you stream Minecraft? Did you have like a little Minecraft community,
I had,
or
I had a really
really
big
low
community.
friend group?
Yeah, I played.
Do you talk to them still at all?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't even. I mean, they hit me up, but I feel like it's not that I have an ego. I just really could care less to talk to them.
No,
Like,
it makes sense. You move games sometimes and they're friends because of that game, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I don't really care to talk to them. Like, oh yeah, you changed. Like you're weird. I'm like, I just don't like. Why would I talk to you? I don't want to play pubs. Like it's just like.
No, I agree. I get
They
that.
ask you for stuff.
No,
Like, do you feel like they're talking to you just because you're fucking you're huge?
I mean,
now?
obviously they want to hit me up if I
Right?
was a nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, they were when you weren't though. That's the thing. Like, it sounds like you guys were homies.
They wouldn't re-hit me up. You know? What I
right.
mean?
Yeah, fair.
Like if I go back to the kid that I used to play World at War with, Call of Duty World at War, you know, for 2 years I played with him every single day.
Yeah.
It was fun. I had a blast. It's a great memory. Like, yo, we were homies. I haven't talked to him in like fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
He hits me up now. What the fuck?
Like he hit you up?
No. I'm just saying, like, it's like your situation. Like,
I mean, that's cool though. Like,
you
someone from 10 years ago.
yeah, but like,
yeah, but if you
would
want
I
to
even
play with
remember
you,
him? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
am I gonna play
Bro.
pubs with him for my stream?
Bro.
Like,
I remember locally when people used to like give a shit about filming and like making pranks and like filming videos, like locally, like at school and just like people, whoever. Like now everyone's older, they have boring ass lives, like they're not doing shit, and they see me and my friends like crashing buses into fucking SpongeBob houses and they're like trying to hang out and shit. And it's like, nah, dude, like, so I feel you, but I think that people are real transparent in their intentions a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't see it, but you do. It's super easy.
Yeah.
like pretending to be homies. Like when I first started streaming, like my first day, like I got like maybe like 3 viewers, and like those guys never came back, and then they come back like today, and they're like, "Oh, yo, dude," like, and then they start talking, and then people are like, "Who are you?" In my chat, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, we're homies. We go way back." I'm like, "Bro, I've been seeing you in 2 years." Like, no, like these people right now in my chat care a lot more about me, and I care a lot more about them than you do. You know?
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. Like, it's not because you played like 5 years ago that you're fucking close like this, you know? Like,
Yeah. But I get a lot of questions in my chat like, how do you blow up? And I feel like we should like switch to that topic too. Like, I feel like there's just like 3 ways to like blow up and get like a big fan base. Like, what are your thoughts on this, Arab? Like,
I think
you blow up-
consistency.
You think it's consistent? I think that's completely wrong.
I think consistency matters so much.
I mean, Arab, you've been streaming for like 6 months and you averaged probably the same amount of viewers. You know what I mean? I feel
Right.
like,
Yeah.
you have those 100
Different
viewers,
events though, right? 6 months ago, 6 months ago, without an event, it was summer. First of all, so summer viewership is much higher, right? Then in between there's a month and a half with no events, right? Then there was an event, and my viewership was much higher than it is right now, right? During the events, I'd get
I feel like
I'd get 2,000 viewers.
Like the real ones. Like,
Yeah, for sure. But like that, the way I say it is, it's 3 steps up, 2 steps down, right? Meaning you're gonna have these boosts.
Wow. Yeah.
You're gonna have these boosts, and it's gonna go back down. And a lot of people quit when it goes back down. They don't realize, like, yo, this is off season. You need to keep streaming. Yeah, there's not going to be 400 people watching. There's going to be 150 to 200. And they're going to be here every single fucking stream. But it's still 1/10 of the numbers I was getting during squads. You know? But I'm not going to quit. Like, that, a lot of people quit there. But that's entertainment. Like, you can even ask Edwin. Edwin has months where he's getting millions of views on a video and months where he's getting 100,000.
I feel like to gain more viewers to stay with you, you need to blow up. Like, you need to. What I mean by that is, there's 3 ways to blow up, in my opinion. Being extremely toxic, for example, like Asian Jeff. I don't know who you know that it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
I
toxic,
fucking love him, bro.
So toxic, and now he has like a really, like, not a big fan base, but average.
No, he hits like 200, 300 views, bro. That kid's from my community, bro. He played in my games all the time, bro. Asian Jeff, that's so funny. Everyone hates him. I'm like, Asian Jeff, listen, man. I'm like, you keep doing what you're doing. You keep pissing off these pros because it's fucking working, bro. I'm like,
I mean, I feel like you need to be toxic or need to, like, a pop-off event and to place high in a tournament to gain a lot of viewers. Because, like, A-Rap, like, you're not necessarily growing in viewers. You know what I mean?
Since
you're not doing something unique.
I'm growing consistently, though. That's the thing. It's like
a
few viewers more every month. It's not blowing up for sure.
So give me so Clix, just explain to us what you think needs to happen for you to blow up, as far as, like, you know, what you consider blowing up. Because, like, I think I have an immediate example of that. Heel Mike, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about that situation? Like, how he blew up pretty immediately.
Well, I mean, I hosted him. And
it was because of you. You can say it. Right.
Well, no, it definitely wasn't because
of it wasn't because of you, but like you gave him. It's like me. I mean, it's like me. I'm not afraid to say that you gave me the platform, right? I blew up over the summer because of you. Because you threw me in front of this big audience.
Yeah, that's what I kind of did with Heel Mike too. I hosted him like 30, 40 times, like with you. And people thought he was fucking hilarious and started watching him daily. Since he's overboard. Like,
so overboard. Holy.
People like that. I like that. He's just funny as fuck, to my opinion, and that's why he has such, like, he built his own fan base now. You know what I mean? So, like, the one way I would say to blow up is do something unique. Like me, I did box fights. Other people did box fights, and I was the first one to find all these new peaks. I was the first one to be the best at box fights. I was the first one to do all these new things that no one knew about. So that's how that day that I hit 100, I think I had 40,000 viewers. In a box fight. Like, that was insane. Not even in a tournament, just a box fight.
Box fights are so boring to watch.
Box fight 1v1. How? I feel like I see what you mean. If it's a viewer box fight, boring as fuck. But if it's like against 2 big names, it's so entertaining for viewers. And that's how I, like, consistently blew up. I feel like if I didn't do box fights, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
But you've had multiple steps of you blowing up and then downs in between then. Right.
Yeah, but honestly, Clix, it's like the reason why you blew up is placing, but it has to do with consistency because you're literally.
I mean, and my personality. I remember.
But you're just there every day. They know that. Like, I'm telling you, you take a break for a month, you'll lose those viewers. Like, even if you're as entertaining as you can be, as good as you can be, you have to be consistent. Like, that's why you blew up, and that's why you kept the viewers.
I think what you guys are both not, like, everyone's agreeing, but everyone thinks that they're disagreeing. Where, like, consistency is important, but I see what Clix is saying too. Where, like, you need something that differentiates you from everyone else.
Because
consistency means nothing if you aren't interesting or if you aren't, like, doing something different. If you're doing the exact same thing every single day,
you still get the same amount of viewers. Like, say you did something unique,
but I don't. You look at my actual analytics; they're going up every month. Really? That's my point. Yeah, they go up every month.
I watch you. I don't watch. Like, I always.
It depends what it is.
And watch a scrim.
Right. It depends what it is. So if there's just a regular open scrims, that's like my casual daily content. But if there's a tournament, people know.
Okay, I see what you mean.
People know, yo, your fellow Arabs always streaming tournaments. We are guaranteed 100%. If we want to watch somebody, he's gonna be live because all these other pros aren't gonna be live. Right, but when it's just like
so many viewers in the tournament, I remember you had like 10 grand.
Right.
One day.
When I'm casually streaming. There's a lot of people also casually streaming, right? But let's say I'm casually streaming at 5 a.m. Now my viewers go up to 200, 250 even sometimes without any hosts, because people are like, yo, guess who's still live at 5 a.m.? Your fellow Arab. And then there's these fucking 5 other people that are boring as shit, creative PGing that we don't feel like watching. Like, let's watch something chill. So it just depends what people's moods are. No, I agree. Like, yeah, there's a way to blow up, and I could honestly put in all my savings right now and probably get my own place before RBK gets us a place, and start doing super high energy full content like Mike does. But you gotta remember, I'm doing this with school, right? I go to school for the first 8 hours of the day, and then I'll stream for 8 to 10, and then I sleep for about 3 hours, and then I'll take like a 2-hour nap during the day. So I don't really sleep much, Clix. Like I get off, I'll edit a YouTube video, I'll sleep for 2.5 hours, I'll get up, I'll get chicken minis, and I'll go to school. Like, you know, like that's what my schedule is. I slept last night at 7 and I woke up today at 12.
You know, realistically, either way you cut it, like growing on Twitch is really hard. It's probably like one of the hardest sites to grow on. Like personally, I'm falling into what you guys are talking about, which is I've had for some reason the same amount of views, like period, for the last like fucking 6 months, and it's like I've thought about it. That's why, like,
demotivating, right,
bro? Recently, like I just downloaded Destiny. I started playing Destiny because I know trials are coming back, like the Destiny trials. Like, I don't know if you're into that world or not, but like I don't know. I'm like considering other things too, just because like you said, you have to differentiate yourself. You have to do something different. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it is frustrating, but also being in like social media and like YouTube for as long as I have been, I also know that the sharp downs come with sharp ups. You know what I'm saying? And word to Heal Mike, because he said something really inspiring way back in the day. Me and him used to host custom tournaments every weekend where we put up like $100, and like we you know, back when you had to like match the last 3 numbers of like the fucking lobby, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And he told me one thing, and I think I probably said it like a podcast or 2 ago, but he said, hey man, you know, don't let your 80 viewer Thursdays ruin your 220 viewer Sundays. Right. And like that was some real shit, and that stuck with me, you know what I'm saying? And and I still can't get fucking 80 viewers. I'm just playing. But no, shout out to Hill Mike, man. That was some real inspiring shit he said, and I'm glad he blew up. But I think that the key to success is a combination of what everyone's talking about: consistency being the underlying factor, and then just having some sort of, like, you know,
and timing.
I saw. Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, I mean, just something that makes you different from everyone else, which is one of the questions that I had, which was, what do you think separates you from other Twitch streamers? You know what I'm saying?
But Arab, I saw you nodding your head about that. I feel like you don't feel like that's demotivating when you like, this is my issue. If I average the same amount of viewers for a whole entire like 3 to 6 months, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm not
doing something good.
I feel like I'm not bringing.
Well, look at Tfue. Oh fuck, Tfue's fucked.
Well, no, he gained a lot of viewers recently.
Well, he hit a peak, and then now it's downhill, is it not? It's all downhill. He should have quit. He should have quit 6 months ago, a year ago.
No, that's not my point.
Because he's not saying quit. He's just saying it's demotivating.
Right. So
like, when say I average, like, my peak, right? Like, what I don't know. It's weird to describe. I feel like if I average the same amount of viewers for a certain amount of months, I feel like I'm not doing something unique, which I'm not bringing in new viewers. And my goal is to bring in new viewers and like make my community larger. But if I average the same amount of viewers, I'm not doing something unique. And
that's a good way to look. You know, you do want to be doing something unique all the time, etc. I'm trying to grow it consistently. I also have a different palette than you have when it comes to what I offer. You are one of the #1 players in the world. Your mechanics are very flashy. They're fun to watch. There's a reason when I watch you in a scrim and you hit 10 edits and turn around on 180 pump some dude, I'm like, how the fuck did he just do this? Right? Like, your brain reacts so much faster than I can even see.
Oh, okay.
So like, there's a different palette. People are there to watch you for your nuts gameplay as well as personality. People are there to watch me for personality as well as gameplay. I think. You get what I'm saying? So like, your personality adds to your gameplay. My gameplay, I'd say, adds to my streaming personality. So like, it's a little bit different, right? And I haven't had the same eyes on me. I didn't qualify for World Cup. I didn't cement myself as one of the top players from the beginning, like you did. Like, there's so many different palettes. For me, I just enjoy streaming, bro. Like, if I have a lower month, I'm like, all right, whatever, this happens. Like, I can't compare these months to summer months, right? Like,
exactly. It's about timing as well.
There's no way. January, Cody, I gained 600 Twitter followers and I lost 600. I gained 0. I gained 600, but I lost 600. February came by, I've gained 800 so far. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's different months, especially like something like that. Like, January is one of the worst months in entertainment in general. So you can't let that let you down. A lot of people quit. A lot of people. January? Yeah, January is the
bro. January's the worst, bro.
The
CPM
worst.
on YouTube goes to the shitter, bro. It's because there's no like holidays. There's no like it's all company ad budgets, right? And there's no reason for them to dump ad budget into January. So January is like just a generally low social media activity month, you know.
And January is definitely low.
Yeah, and then when kids are getting back into school, and then there's people doing their New Year's resolutions for not watching shit, you know, like you have a worse month than, like, I had a shit month in January. I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just bounce back. As soon as February started, bro, I got like double viewership that I used to have. And then it's like, I'm waiting for tournaments, you know. I'm trying to do it consistent. I'm not trying to blow up. I had my blow up moment, which was with you over the summer finding me. And I think I capitalized. I kept a lot of the viewers that I needed to keep there. I made a name for myself. I used it to get partnered. I kept consistent. And it's like, for me, it's consistent, right? I've seen all these top streamers like Ninja, Tfue. They've been doing it for 5+ years, right? It didn't just happen overnight.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these people, Nick Merckx, he's been competitively streaming for like 8 years, I think.
Yeah.
So same as Ninja, and guess what it took? It took them 6 years of averaging, you know, consistently climbing, and then they had this massive blow up once they had an even bigger base. So
like, we don't even know. Fortnite could not be our game. Like, could not be your game, Rob. Like, you don't even know. Like, you think it is, and then
I don't think it is.
Another game comes out.
I don't think Fortnite's my game.
And
yeah, bro. Like Nick Merckx did like Gears of War. Like they all did a bunch of shit, bro. Like, you know, like the whole Fortnite blow up is like what, as of like a year and a half ago. So like, what the fuck were they doing before that? You know?
Also,
like, what the
dude?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like it's like I said timing earlier. I keep saying timing over and over, but like, dude, I think it's really important for a streamer to really look forward to summer and milk the shit out of streams. Like, make sure you're not demotivated during summer, because like if there's a time where you need to do all your fucking stuff is during the summer, and you had your moment, your blow up moment this summer, and imagine it right now you have like 100+ viewers. Well, this summer you're probably go to 300, and like it's gonna be the same thing a year after. Like, it's summer is literally the best time to just do the bunch of entertaining shit.
Like, you shouldn't be comparing, Cody. You've won like 10+ events, right? Online qualifiers, whatever it is. And you also don't have college to go to, right? Senior year, where there's all these projects, etc.
Yeah.
I commute to college 2 hours every day, 5 days a week. Okay. I'm running a podcast now. I edit my own videos. I stream. Plus I'm going to school for 8 hours, and I'm working out. Like, there's a lot of differences in our schedules, as well as different palettes that we have. Where, in the sense that you've won all these tournaments, right? Like, if I'm winning 5 tournaments, expect my viewership to explode, right? Yeah. Also, like Blake, if I'm playing with Clix and Unknown Army every day, and I'm nuts like Blake is, my Twitch stream's gonna blow up. You don't want to you don't compare to that, because it's like 2 completely different
situations.
Exactly. So I'm playing a very long, consistent game as well, and I'm not worried. I'm not stressed in any means. So
yeah, definitely. Last month was, or that's March. So last month was definitely my peak month at Twitch and YouTube and Twitter and everything.
January?
Twitter. February.
Oh, February. Yeah.
It's kind of nuts. We're in March, bro. Like, dude, almost spring, dude.
And here's the thing: as you stay consistent, more people will quit. Meaning, more people will start watching you, because there's less people
Yeah.
Right, like
yes.
like
Dude,
you
I remember I literally said that so long ago. I was like, dude, everyone like was trying to ride the Fortnite wave as it was coming, and now that it's like kind of like going away, like all these people are gonna quit, all these people are gonna leave, and all of their audiences are just gonna be kind of in fucking limbo. You know what I'm saying? They're
Right.
just
I mean, you were
finding
explaining it,
new people
Arab.
to watch, you know?
You were explaining it, Arab. 3 steps up, 2 steps down. But while these 2 steps downs are going, these people are quitting. Means
Right.
that your 3 steps forward, 3 steps up are gonna benefit you from those people who
Right.
quit.
And so that was your first way of how people blow up. What else? You said you said there were 3 ways to grow.
Well, I feel like being toxic, winning a tournament. I feel like I don't know, because Nick A30 blew up for being like really nice. I feel like having a positive, because a lot of
It's
streamers
definitely
are
less
not
entertaining to
family
watch,
friendly.
for sure.
I feel like I feel like either being
But
like super nice.
you don't have to be
'cause,
toxic,
I
right?
mean, if you
I feel like
swear
being
not,
No,
like
dude,
losing the
being
kid
toxic,
community.
gets you views, bro. Well, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I've seen it
loyal?
so many times over and over again.
No,
Yeah,
but it's still
because
securing the bag. Like Asian
bro,
Jeff, he
because
made so much money
yes,
because of being toxic.
yes, bro,
You know what
yes.
I mean?
Asian Jeff is
Does
an
he have a lot
excellent
of
example
subs?
of that. I
I'm
he
not
has
sure.
he has I'm sure he has a decent amount. He makes a lot of money on wagers, but the thing is he's averaging 150 to 200, 300 viewers. And how long did that take, even Arab to get up to?
Yeah.
And like, look, Arab will go live, he'll get like 100 viewers. Asian Jeff will go live, immediately will get 200 viewers.
Right.
And the motherfucker was literally a nobody. I shit you not, 4 months ago. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
He's
literally, like
friendly.
his stream isn't even like set up to this day. Like it's still like he's like, if Agent Jeff, if you're listening to this, somebody needs to help you with your panels, bro, or some shit. Anyways, my point is, he's right, bro. Like being toxic, being crazy, like that. People love that shit. Like
Yeah.
T Hump, like I like T Hump. I like his content, but sometimes I have a hard time watching him because he's just being super toxic to like little kids, like little kids, like saying some like crazy shit to
Right.
them, and I'm just like, all right, bro, like. Like not for me, but like everyone else in chat who's also a little kid thinks it's fucking hilarious, But he's right, dude. Toxicity is an easy clap for fucking views and shit.
All right, we have a
The thing about
question.
Tiam-
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think about Tiam is he's overly toxic, so like you're kind of getting the joke, right? Like he's
But
getting
you know he's
so
a
mad, and he's
character.
not actually mad.
Yeah, you know he's a
yeah.
character though.
Yeah, because he does it so much and so hard. Like,
Right, but he's not
so-
actually being toxic. He's just a character there, and
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
putting on I'd say a show for his stream,
Mm-hmm.
rather than actually being toxic.
I mean, I think that there's little difference between the two. It does, like, you can't say he's being a character and being toxic, and like there's no difference. There is no difference.
I think we're gonna wrap it up. We have the final question that we wanted to know. We discussed at the beginning of this. Are you a virgin?
Yeah, bro.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad to see fame didn't change you.
I mean, I just don't. It's whatever. I don't really care.
No, good for you.
No,
No,
he's
that's
perfect. He's
I
waiting
feel,
for
like,
this.
I feel like anyone that like ever will go like try to do anything with me, it's gonna be like they're using me for clout.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't really care. It's just like
No, hey,
Bro,
listen.
you're really young, bro. You're fucking
Yeah.
you're an infant, bro. You're very, very young.
Yeah.
Like
Listen.
you shouldn't even stress about that. Don't stress about girls. You know what I'm saying? Like you said it yourself. You're still good. You don't have a girlfriend or anything like that.
yeah.
Like stay away.
Right.
For real.
When people say virgin as like an insult, like don't let that. If it was, we were actually just genuinely asking a question, not trying to insult you.
No.
Because like I mean,
I'm a virgin too, bro.
Growing up, I was never one to fall into peer pressure. Like I never did anything until I wanted to. It wasn't whatever my friends made fun of me, whatever it was. So good for you. And especially in this industry, bro, there's a lot of these e-girls that are out here for clout. Like they'll hook up with you just so that they can accuse you after. So like
Yeah, that's
and you want to avoid it. Like,
I mean? Like
yeah. Nate shot one of his recent vlogs. He was doing a Q&A with his girl, and he was like, this is how I knew she was good for me, because when he first met her, she had no Twitter, her Instagram was private, she had no idea who the fuck he was, so like she ain't in it for the clout. You know what I
That's why
mean?
they take so long to get girlfriends. Like,
Yeah.
because you
Bro.
wonder, like, why does Nate Shot like take so long? Courage takes so long to get a girlfriend. They're like, oh, the Avalanche. They keep tweeting like, oh, like I found a real one. Because dude, they're all there for clout. Like, of course they get DMs of
Bro,
girls
the
that they're
the
fucking hot,
crazy
but you know they want to wait.
the crazy thing is like how open the chicks are about like just like dating dudes for fucking followers and shit. Like I
Yeah.
think that they're pretty open about it, and it's
Bro,
like
like-
it's like they'll joke about it, but everyone knows that the root of a joke has some truth.
Dude, they make an account and they'll hit like and get 40,000 followers, and I'm like, dude, I've been tweeting jokes for 3 years. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they make
I
one
can't watch
TikTok.
TikTok anymore. I can't watch TikTok. I used to watch TikTok, really good skits, really good content. Now it's just the same thing.
I mean, we saw it recently with Broadis. I don't know if you paid attention to that,
Yeah,
Cody.
some of that.
Yeah, like FaZe Rug's brother got accused of raping a girl. She's doing this live stream talking about it, and you can hear a dude in the background of the live stream telling her, keep crying, keep crying. It's like, yeah. Like,
that dude got fucking.
Bro, how stupid can you be?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
so-
Dude, that's just crazy. I remember when Turner, like we like talked about chicks, and he's like, bro, like it's gonna be kind of hard to find a chick now at this point. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, bro, just don't look at your fucking Instagram DMs. I'm like, go outside. I'm like, go meet somebody that doesn't give a fuck about Fortnite. You know, I'm like, it's not that hard, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
just quit looking at your DMs, man. Go anywhere but the
DMs are
internet.
easy, bro. It's easy. Like,
yeah.
when I was
You gotta-
single, that's how it was so easy to get girls. And this is not like,
Oh yeah.
this is not like online clout chasing girls. It was
Yeah.
women I know,
Yeah.
like that are my friends or whatever. You respond to a story with some like flirty joke. Next week, you guys are on a date and you're hooking up. Like, it's that simple. So, anyways,
It goes to the point where it's not fun anymore.
thank you, Cody, for being on this podcast with us. Are there
you.
Are there any socials that you'd like to let people know? You know, where can they find you the next few months? What are you doing?
Clix on Twitch, Clix himself on Twitter, Clix on YouTube, Clix on everything, and you'll probably find me.
Clix, CLIX. Thank you guys. Yeah, right?
No, you spelled it wrong.
CLIX.
CLIX.
Yeah.
What did I say?
No, I'm just kidding.
It's
It's
CLITS.
CLITS. Yeah, if you guys want to find him, it's Clits, CLITS. Clits himself. Okay, anyways. Thank you guys for watching. We are on Spotify. If you guys click the link in the description, or if you're watching on Spotify, thank you as well. You know, we're trying to get those numbers up because being on Spotify is pretty fucking cool. So
Yeah, and if you listen to
That
it from
is cool.
Spotify, you're here before YouTube.
yeah,
So,
it goes on
let's
Spotify
go.
about an hour earlier than YouTube. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Later.